in mid-October 2019, the Russian Navy sortied every operational attack submarine in its northern fleet into the cold waters of the high North Atlantic. Nearly a year later, the U.S. Navy deployed one of its own most capable, and secretive, attack subs through the same volume of ocean. USS Seawolf. The separate but similar events clearly were no coincidence. Russia has spent decades preparing its subs to control key volumes of the North Atlantic. The United States has spent decades preparing to thwart that plan. Seawolf is an important part of the American effort. The 8 Russian boats, including 6 nuclear-powered vessels, last year fanned out across the Norwegian and Barents Seas, where they practiced defending the swathes of ocean that Russia's ballistic-missile submarines, boomers, would use to launch their civilization-ending intercontinental rockets. The American boat that sailed a year later specifically was designed to penetrate Russian defenses in these same waters. Moscow's undersea surge wasn't unprecedented. But you'd have to go back to 1987 to find a similar effort. That year, the Soviet Navy sent 5 then-new Victor-class attack submarines racing across the North Atlantic. The deployment, Operation Atrina, required years of training. After skirting the boundaries of the nuclear bastions, the Victors pushed farther west. So far west that they inspired a minor panic in the U.S. Navy, which sortied a veritable armada in order to track down the Soviet boats. Something similar happened decades later. Russia's October 2019 surge fell under the auspices of Operation Grom, a 60-day rehearsal for nuclear warfare. As part of the exercise, the Delta IV-class missile sub Karelia launched an unarmed ballistic missile from the Barents Sea on October 17. See the video below. The operation also involved air and land-launched missiles. The 8 attack boats involved in Operation Grom apparently practiced protecting Karelia. In wartime, defending boomers in their bastions would be the primary mission of Russia's roughly 50-strong attack submarine force. But the same attack boats also possess offensive capability of their own. Attack boats carrying the new Kalibr non-nuclear cruise missile can operate from the relative safety of bastions in the Norwegian and Barents Seas and strike targets across northern and central Europe. Andrew Metrick, an analyst with the Center for Strategic and International Studies in Washington, D.C., explained in Proceedings, the professional journal of the U.S. Naval Institute. And if Moscow wanted to threaten the continental United States with conventional weapons, the attack boats could sail farther west. The U.S. East Coast no longer is a safe haven for American warships, U.S. Navy Vice Admiral Andrew Lewis, the Second Fleet Commander, said at an industry event in February.